Hello, welcome to Mugello Grand Prix Ultra World Pole from UK Ball P2. They've got Sarah, Grigorov, McAllister, Lady Jack Sonic. Then we got Nemanjic, Ina Badness, Pablo Sierra, Mr. Bob, Daniel Boksarov, Ravo, Carlos Fernandez, Noah Herring, Sebastian Ocampo, Jonathan Sim, MP4, Zach Wallace, Dom De Benedetto, Jacob Witzer, Zygmunt, and Livery. So here we are in Mugello for the fourth round of the season. 5 red lights are on, and it's lights out, and away we go. The Ultra off to a good getaway there, as he is currently leading. UK ball the inside line, utilizes the line and takes the lead of the Mugello Grand Prix. Remember, he won last race. Also, I did say it was his first points then, but it wasn't actually. It wasn't actually his first points. But yeah, Ultra just behind UK Ball, and not much will separate these guys at all. It's around 3.6 seconds, 4.5 seconds ish now. Around this track, it's 14 laps we got here. Another brand new layout on the calendar, as you can very much see. And as we also look here, got Davy Cerqueira, championship leader, P3 at the moment in this Grand Prix. Can he capitalize on a good result here? It would be really good if he can do that. Just to put the early championship lead, Mr. Bob pulling over to the inside and getting ahead of Ina Badness with ease. So Badness losing the place there. Mr. Bob up into P7 for the Salvaredo team. So yeah, again, UK Ball leading from Ultra Cerqueira and Lady Dragon Sonic, who's sitting just over a second behind Cerqueira, obviously holding people up on medium tires. Second held up. Last place though, we got Livery in McLaren on the hard tires. They're not going to be going anywhere this race as it stands. UK Ball fastest in the middle sector though. That should hopefully be a good improvement for him as he's heading to the final corner now. He is extending his lead, but it's not enough to break the DRS that Ultra will have. And there we are, Ultra activating the DRS as he is ready to close in on UK Ball. Ultra sent fast lap by 0.2 of a second from UK Ball's fastest lap. So Ultra knows exactly what he's doing. And it is working for him. He's closing in the gap right behind UK Ball, waiting for UK Ball to take either a bad line or just end up making a mistake himself. Not gonna lie, it ain't gonna be long before Ultra Bro will get ahead, I'd imagine. He has definitely got more skill than UK Ball right now due to recent Renault upgrades that have came in. And yeah, Ultra is doing pretty well. UK Ball though clearly faster through the middle sector overall. It's pretty obvious as he is looking to break the DRS toe, but it's not. He doesn't get it this lap either, which is probably going to be worrying for him because Ultra is on the same tyre as he is closing in on the Britain. As we're on to lap 4 of this Grand Prix, the entire field just in a train as it seems. Especially by the map telling us that everyone seems to be in some form of train. So as we look to Sebastian Campo, it's been his worst season by far, I'd say. Williams P3 last season in the constructors, and look where they are now. They're nowhere near the points. They were doing so well last season. It's just they've ended up spending too much money, and it's really come back and it's bitten them really badly. McLaren, yeah, won't know what seasons ever again. This is probably the worst considering that they haven't got any luck races that have played into effect. If all the last DNF races were removed from last season, the McLaren probably would have been eliminated now. A Red Bull would be on the grid as we see a car with its Jonathan Sim, a Porsche. He retired last race and look where he is, he's in the pit lane. And he's going to switch onto a new set of rubber, some yellow medium Michelin tyres, getting out of his box with ease as now he can accelerate full throttle, pedal to the metal as he heads down the straight. And Sarah Chiara, now the race leader. So I did not notice this, but Sarah Chiara has managed to get ahead of UK Ball and Ultra Bro. I have no clue when this has happened. It's got to have happened just onto this lap, which is lap 5. It's got to have happened onto this lap. That's the only time I could have imagined it happening. I only saw a real detection, well, only saw a real section. Oh, there's contact there. Baldasarov spinning around, and that is not going to end well for him, I'd imagine. Is his steering broken as we go on board? He's got a puncture to the front right, sorry. His car is just surviving, but he does get the car turned around. And that is just some substantial damage. It's really vibrating Baldasarov, though. You can see from the onboard. Look at the helmet shaking violently. That is not going to help him at all in this race. As this now caused the grid just to break apart, piece by piece, like a Kit Kat. It's very unfortunate for Baldasarov, who is on the verge of getting lapped by drivers. I feel like he's going to get lapped by the end of the lap for these race leaders. And yeah, he will probably be lapped. As Sarah Chiara rounding the final corner. Will there be any issues? Yes, there is. He gets held up. And UK Ball, no, sorry, not so UK Ball, Playground Sonic, he passes by for the lead of this race. Because all the other drivers were unable to get past, Later Dragon Sonic is now leading the Mugello Grand Prix. And that there is very uncalled for, but it is a huge and pleasant surprise for Dragon. I had a feeling something was going to happen. UK Ball up at the P7, fighting with Ultra, who gets onto his inside and takes the place before the corner, and that is it. P7 for Ultra, as he currently holds the fastest lap of this Grand Prix. It may not be long though before UK Ball can have another shot of fighting. They're both on the same tyres. In terms of tyre percentage, I don't know. I'm trying to view UK Ball's tyres. They look to be the same. They are looking like they are the same percentage as well. So these guys, they could be neck and neck throughout this race, you know. Playground Sonic there. Oh, yo, that's second Zygmunt caught up in an incident. His front wing's damaged. He's got a penalty. Playground Sonic continues on the 8th lap, leading this race. And it's only a matter of time now before he comes into the pit, so tires are not going to last that long. Bravo pits on the softs. He's held up though by Wallace and Sierra, who are also coming into the pit box. Sierra onto the soft rubber, Wallace onto soft as well. That was a smooth stop. As Noah Herring passes by P13 as he has the inside line. He's going to send it on Bravo into the first corner. And for Bravo, that it might be a place lost to the Toyota. And it is a place lost. He has to really back out there, which is going to allow Wallace to close in the gap a little bit more. However, Bravo is having to deal now. Oh wait, never mind. What just happened there? As we head up the hill, there's contact, and now there are cars all over the shop. That's really bad, that. Not a place where you want to be crashing. And all the cars are clear. Blade Runner Sonic in the pits with softs. A.G.E will pass by, Ultra passing by as well. And Blade Runner Sonic is going to drop down some places. Is he going to be ahead of the other Renault? That is the question. It looks like he is. He is ahead of the other Renault. Blade Runner Sonic is P5 him. It'll be P4 shortly from before, assuming he manages to keep the place from Gagorov. But who knows how this race is going to go. Of course, the driver's making contact with others. It's a really interesting scenario which we're seeing though. Ultra is on the verge of taking the race lead. From M4, he's going to have to give it up eventually. There's no way M4 is going to be able to keep a solid position in this race on the hard tyres. The hards are not going to last long. And for Ultra, he might just try it now. He gets the DRS, so maybe he's playing smart there, because now he's going to try and go for it. As he opens up the DRS flap on his car, M4 does not pit. A.G.E has the DRS on as well, but Ultra now free to pull away from the Briton. So A.G.E going to have to get past his former teammate of 2 seasons. He needs to try and do it, because MP4, he is really not going to be doing any good for these guys at the top. Blade Runner Sonic already up in the P4, Mr. Bob fighting with Blade Runner Sonic in fact, and Mr. Bob back up at the P4 to Sauber, oh my, they have cooked something right now. But with another 4 laps to go after this, can they make it to the end on the tyres for Mr. Bob? Course M4 is going to be due to pit now. To do 4 laps on soft, no issues. So I would imagine they pit M4 now, put him on soft. A.G.E will somehow staying within DRS range, only just. It's a miracle that he has. As he heads down the straight, Ultra will have to be a bit worried at this moment. However, the tyres being equal, will any of these guys make it to the end? M4 into the pit. Blade Runner Sonic taking P3 from Mr. Bob. And unfortunate for Sauber, who's been left into the dust by Blade Runner Sonic. It's not doing him any good. We know that for a fact. His livery's entering the pits after 10 laps being completed on the hards, to be a final 4 on the softs. And that there should hopefully be what he needs to make it to the end of this race in a suitable position. As he's going to leave the pits, it's P14 for him. So that's really not bad, considering that teams are not having the best of moments right now. Especially with that pileup that we've seen earlier. And of course, Bogdasarov just being caught in crossfire, really. I don't know who he's stuck around with. It might be a Ferrari, is it? Yeah, De Benedetto, and he's holding up Bogdasarov. Actually, it's not just De Benedetto, it's also Sierra, as we can very clearly see. A.G.E in the lead this race. Ultra almost taking it back. But with these guys being so close together, who knows how this race is going to end. Because Blade Runner Sonic can't count him out. He's on better tyres, and they're soft tyres as well. It's slightly worn soft versus heavily worn mediums for a potential 2.5 laps. Now, who's going to win? My guess is Blade Runner Sonic on his medium soft one-stop strategy, which appears to be working out. That is just a prediction. We don't know how this will work. Predictions don't always come true. And Blade Runner Sonic is down the inside. It's P2 to 1-2 for Dragon. It's DRS enabled for Blade Runner Sonic. Is this a planned swap that the Dragons are doing? It could well be. A.G.E happily gives up his place, which is going to allow Blade Runner Sonic to pull away. So luckily for him, he is currently on course for a first victory of the season. But you just can't count anyone else out because anything can happen. Like I've said a whole lot of times in the series, anything can happen in Formula One. Now Ultra's desperation is kicking in. He wants P2. He wants the win as well, especially. These tyres though are so worn. These tyres are going to struggle to make it to the end. But they're just going to have to make it to the end. There's no way these tyres aren't going to make it to the end, but it's still going to be a struggle. Benjamin Sonic though, storming away. He's got a lot of wear though. Okay, well, 35% tyres I think that reads. Ultra just dropping to 34 there. Now will he pull on to the inside? He will. And that there could be the move for Ultra that he needed this whole time. UK has nothing to do. He can't do anything in this situation. And for him, he's dropped down in another place. Vigorov sets the fastest lap of a 1 minute 5.979, I think I said. If you haven't focused on much other drivers, it's the top two, second and third mostly, that have been involved in this split outside though, into the final sector. It's time. Only a few more corners to go now for the Nigerian driver, who's currently on course for winning. I don't see how we can go wrong. I seriously do not see how we can go wrong. Rounding the final corner, it's been an incredible race for Blaze Sonic. It's exactly what he needed. He wins the Mugello Grand Prix, 2 in a row for Dragon. What a result. As UK Ball fails to get P2, but it's a double podium for Dragon. Serra, not at all a short distance away. It was a pretty long distance, but still P4 nonetheless. The Magic will just hold on for P5 for Salva. Vigorov sits fast for 1 minute 4.316. Mr. Bob landed at P9. And Harrig scoring points for Toyota. It's P10. Wallace just outside the points once again. It's P11. And P12 and 13 for Sarah De Benedetto respectively. Livery's going to finish P14, just where it came out the pits. Same exact position as P14. Not the best of positions, I'm going to be honest. Fernandez is going to be next, but Sorov crossing the line due to him being lapped. Zygmunt will take the P18, and that is it for your Grand Prix. And so here we are, the podium celebrations. Williams wins for both Pro and UK Ball. What a race it has been, though. These top three have been involved in constant battles, race long. It's been a good one to see for them, especially. Not much to say now. Let's listen to the Nigerian national anthem. Just wins for Ultra UK Ball, Superkiara and Magic, Baroness Gorov and for Mr. Bob, Herring, Wallace, Sierra, De Benedetto, Livery, Fernandez, Ravo, Kubica, Zygmunt, Sim, Ocampo, Mikasa, and Bob Sorov. That has been it for your Mugello Grand Prix. I already forgot which race is next, but we'll hope to see you in the next one. I really need to start remembering what race is next. But yeah, we'll see you in round 5. Hope you had a good day. See ya!